So, I saw this tweet mentioning that the symbols Lady Bone Demon uses are actually the symbols of the Chinese Zodiac. So, I did some research and I found out that these Zodiac symbols, they are actually Oracle Bone Script symbols. Oracle Bone Script is ancient Chinese writing found on animal bones or turtle shells, which were used in divination in ancient China. Essentially, finding out someone's destiny. Interesting, since Lady Bone Demon is so obsessed with that. So, there are many other Oracle Bone Script symbols, but in Monkie Kid, Lady Bone Demon only ever uses the Zodiac ones. As far as I'm aware, the only time we see other Oracle Bone Script symbols is on this scroll in Season 2, Episode 3. There are some Oracle Bone Script Zodiac signs here, but most are other symbols. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out what these were. Now, most of the times we see the Zodiac Oracle Bone Script symbols, there doesn't seem to be any pattern to the arrangement of the symbols. But what is interesting is that whenever we see them on the skeleton key, the pattern is consistent. These are what the Zodiacs are for the key symbol. I honestly do not see any pattern here. The dog Zodiac isn't even present. However, on the Kex compass, instead of there being seemingly random Zodiac symbols, there are all of the 12 Zodiac symbols, and only one of each. However, they are not in the order of the Chinese Zodiac. Now, at the end of Season 3, we see the scroll unroll, and on it we see the Oracle Bone Script Zodiac symbols. So I did figure out what Zodiacs these were, and I do have one idea of what they could mean. I think they could potentially be dates. See, there is this thing called the 4 Pillars of Destiny, which is a Chinese astrological concept where you can calculate what zodiac animal and element for the year, month, day, and hour of birth in order to make predictions about a person's fate. It is a bit complicated as there are earthly and heavenly stems, but here is an example. Anyway, in this scroll, there are 4 rows for each column, so it could be year, month, day, and hour. Maybe these are birth dates for specific characters, or maybe these are specific dates in time. This might be a stretch, but if these are significant dates in time and not birthdays, the Monkie Kid characters could maybe time travel to these dates. The reason I think time travel is a possibility is because of the Heavenly Realms set. This set is about how Sun Wukong was locked in Lao Shi's furnace, which caused his eyes to become golden. However, MK is in this set, even though he would not have existed back then. Additionally, Red Sun said this about the Samadhi Fire.
Samadhi Fire is more than just an inextinguishable flame. It's an interdimensional weapon with the destructive power to burn through the very fabric of reality.
If the Samadhi Fire is an interdimensional weapon with the power to burn through the fabric of reality, maybe it could be used to time travel. Anyway, back to the Zodiacs. The fact that Lady Bone Demon has been using Zodiac symbols must have some significance. I have seen some people speculate that the main characters could each represent a Zodiac. However, Sandy and Tang have no possible correlating Zodiac animals. So what, Pigsy would be a Zodiac, but they wouldn't be? Looking at Journey to the West, there are a lot of different animals or demons that are specific animals, some of which correlate to the Zodiacs. However, there isn't really any connection between most of these characters. However, aside from these characters, there are some other characters in Journey to the West who do correlate to certain Zodiac animals as well. You see, while Journey to the West is centered around Buddhism, Taoism, which is another religion, is also quite prominent in Journey to the West. In fact, one of the most senior characters featured in Journey to the West, the Jade Emperor, who is the ruler of heaven, is a Taoist figure and god. Taoism and its gods exist in Journey to the West. The Taoist pantheon exists in Journey to the West. Within this pantheon is the 28 mansions. The 28 mansions are part of the Chinese constellation system. The 28 mansions are not exclusive to Taoism, but in Taoism they relate to the 28 generals. There are 4 guardians in the 28 mansions, and under those guardians are various constellations, which, in the Taoist pantheon, are characters/beings. And if you look at the 28 mansions represented in Journey to the West, you'll see that each of the 12 animals from the Chinese Zodiac is represented here at least once. There are 2 for the dog and 2 for the dragon. You could also argue there are 2 for the monkey if you include the water ape, and 3 for the dog if you include the woodwolf. Anyway, my point is, all these characters are connected to each other and exist within Journey to the West. And all the Zodiac animals are represented here within these characters. If Monkie Kid were going to do something with the Zodiacs, this would be the most viable option. Additionally, what makes this work even better is the fact that these are Taoist characters. As I mentioned earlier, the Jade Emperor, who is in Journey to the West, is a Taoist figure. The legend of how the Chinese zodiac animals came to be is that the Jade Emperor decided to make a calendar and did so by having all the animals run a race, and the first 12 would have the years named after them. So it would make sense for Monkie Kid to associate the Zodiacs with the Taoist characters. Additionally, it would make sense for Monkie Kid to use the characters from the 28 Mansions as the Zodiacs, because the Zodiac is a part of Chinese astrology, and the 28 Mansions are also part of Chinese astrology. Anyway, thanks for watching!